What's going on there, YouTube? Vaping with Twisted 420 has returned. And today, we're going to be taking a look at some more mechanical mods. That's right. Mechs ain't dead. These bitches just scared. You know what I'm talking about? Now, today, we're going to take a look at the Aria built Oros V2 and the Oros Stealth. Little fellas. Let's go ahead and have a look at them, why don't we?
Stars, these after hours got me charged. After hours got me charged.
Alright, folks, and we are back. We are back once again. Did the Sub-Zero mod yesterday. I was like, fuck it, might as well knock out the Oros V2 today, people. And the Oros V2 has a healthy patina on her. Check her out. These are by Aria built / Beyond Vape. That whole thing they got going. It's like their Lexus Toyota type situation, I think. I don't know. But yeah, the Oros V2. Now the V1 was one of the hardest hitting mech mods that came on the market. The V2 is pretty similar, but it has a recessed switch now, and it's a little bit slimmer in the middle, so it's more comfortable to hold. 25mm top and bottom, 22mm in the middle. But the top does taper to 22mm for your Addy. It's a nice little mod here, folks. It's a nice little mod. The bottom doesn't come off. You can lock and unlock it, but there's no way that you can't just take the bottom off. It's all one solid piece. And the locking ring kind of threads on. Pretty interesting. And then you got this little fella. Look at him. Little cute little son of a bitch. This is the Oros Stealth. It's a 18350 hybrid mechanical mod. I got the Vector RDA sitting in there. And look at that little guy. Talk about stealth vaping. Hell shit. I probably shouldn't hit this because I don't know how long that juice is set up. It's been sitting over there for a little bit. I don't use many 18350s, if I'm being honest with you people, because I want battery life and amp limits and so forth. Although these purple eFest little 350s are nice. They got like a 10.5 amp limit. They're pretty cool. I got like a 0.5 build in here. Nothing crazy. Anyway, this one right here retails for $185. $185. That's a good little bit for a mech in this day and age. $185 is the price of this. It's made of some kind of Australian copper. All copper contacts. They redid the contacts from the V1 to the V2. The V1s were kind of triangular contacts. And these are just good old-fashioned round contacts. I gotta say, it is a performer. It is a performer. And this little guy, it's not really about voltage. It's a stainless steel mech. It's just a little cute guy. Little cutie. Look at that. I don't remember what the Oros Stealth goes for. Let me check on my phone real quick. All right, the Oros Stealth, this little guy is $60. $60 for this little hybrid 18350 guy. There's a lot of people who swear by 18350s. They like the size and stuff. That's what they go for. There's whole fucking Facebook groups dedicated to these little guys. I think I'm in one of them. Go figure. I'm in fucking 80 million groups. People just add you, you know? You don't have a choice in this day and age. Anyway, I'm sorry, I digress. I'm getting off topic. Anyway, to further understand both of these little fellas, what we need to do is dive up close. And there's no better time to do that other than right meow. All right, folks, here we are with the stuff, and I do have the voltage meter back. I saw the comments. You guys are right. I had the battery in upside down, so it was messing up the reading on the Sub-Zero mod. But we'll come back to that because we're going to put this guy up against the Sub-Zero at some point. It's going to be fun. Packaging. Oh, look at that. Some bitch just started firing. The fuck? Let me lock it. I guess I didn't have the button recessed enough. That was scary. You know, it's never good when a mod just starts firing. Anyway, packaging. Oros V2. Check it out. Look at this. You get a nice little fucking Aria cloth. You want to wipe your shit down, I guess. Oh, does that polish? Nah, it's not going to polish. All right. You get a nice little authenticity card right here. This is number 583, signed by Jonathan Q. Fuck, I don't know. It's signed by somebody. Something cool that they include, and they had that with the V1, is this little copper tool right here. It says Oros on it. If you want to get the button out, you pop that up in there, and then start to twist it to the counterclockwise, and you can get the button out. I'm not going to do that because getting the contact back in is such a bitch. I'm sorry. It's not going to happen in this video, guys. I'm sorry. It's cool, though, that they give you that. So, yeah, there's packaging on it. Wait, the card. There it is. I knew there was something missing. And you got packaging on the little fella. Look at that little Oro Stealth, little guy. That's what you got there. It's like some fucking ostrich skin or gator skin in there. I don't know where the hell I got ostrich skin from. Anyway, here she is in all her glory, folks. The Oros V2. I think it's a good looking little mod. The way it kind of swoops in. Not too shabby, not too shabby. I got the Mako War V2 on here, of course, with that 20 gauge build in it. These threads, though. These threads are fucking immaculate. Hold on. Alright, never mind. There wasn't much there. But they're smooth. So here's the thing. You got a double adjustability. Pretty common on most of these. You know, you back the big one out, put your Addy on, screw it back down. Only thing, here's a con about this. Since this is so recessed up in here, sometimes getting off in there to tighten it up is a bitch. And you might cut your fingers on those threads. So I usually get some pliers, you know what I mean, for the best, and just go in there and tighten it up. Bada bing, bada boom. And then you adjust this one for battery rattle, right? Here's my battery using those same VTCs from yesterday. And basically there's just there's an insulator down there. I don't want to take this button apart. I'm not going to get it back together. We can't even finish the vid if I do. But there's an insulator down there. Hold on, let me use my flashlight on my phone. I'll show you guys what's in there. That's the very least I could do. Yeah, here we go. Alright, yeah. Little round flathead contact and an insulator are what's in there. I don't want to cover this shit up. But yeah, you guys see that, right? Yeah, I'm not taking it apart. Fuck off. But yeah, if you get that tool and back it out, the button comes out. But trying to get that contact back in from the top sucks. That's the only way you can go back in is from the top. But you got magnets in the button down here. These nice little black disc neodymium magnets, and the button's nice. It's got some good throw on it, and you can loosen the button up, tighten it up. And you got an Aria logo here on the bottom. Let me see if I can focus on that real quick. Check it out. Little sword dagger action. Yeah. I can dig it. See, it's got a nice patina on it. But yeah, it's different. The threads being up here and this going on like that, it's all different. It's all different. I will say that. We got a voltage drop tested in a minute. But let me pop a battery back in. Well, we'll do a different battery in a second. But you guys get the idea what's going on here. Lock. Unlock. Fire. There it is. There it is in a nutshell. Look at this little guy. The Stealth. Look at that. Just an itty bitty little 18350 mechanical mod. Little brass button down here with another dagger. Serial number 282. Pop this off. So what you got here, my little 10.5 amp E-Fest right here. Copper contact. The inside looks pretty much just like the V2. The Oros over there. Magnets in the switch. Nice throw. Real nice throw on that little guy. It is hybrid. So you got this, let me see if I can get it off. There we go. This is your little hybrid ring right here. And it is insulated. That's nice. That's nice. Yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool. It's a nice little hybrid 18350 mech right there, folks. That's what that is. And just to show you that it does actually work. Get in there. Get in there. There you go. Yeah, your Addy actually sits off in there. The little 22 millimeter Addies fit in there perfect. But yeah, I got some random little high on build in there. But yeah, it works. Look at that little cutie. I haven't built 0.5 in so fucking long. But yeah, there's the Stealth, people. Now with all that right there, let's get to some voltage drop tests in this bitch. And this time it's gonna work. I think it's gonna work this time. Alright, let me go ahead and I'll probably edit all this out, but I'm gonna go ahead and set everything up. Alright, let's see what our voltage is. That battery wasn't fully charged, so we're at 3.90. Okay, 3.86. We'll start at 3.86. Alright, we're gonna take this 0.09 Addy, pop it on here, see what we get. Alright, let's find out, people. 2.84. All right, 2.84 was the best figure I got there. So it's about a volt drop. Let me try my other battery. So yeah, 1.02 voltage drop. Let me try my other battery real quick, see if it's got more of a charge on it. I thought this one's fully charged, little deceiving cocksucker. All right, let me see. Just gonna double check. All right, 4.12. 4.12 is gonna be our start. This is a pretty low resistance, so not bad. 2.97. All right, 2.97 was the best I got there. So that's going to give us a voltage drop of 1.15. So at a point, that's not bad really for how low of an ohm load it is. You know what? Just for shits and giggles, real quick. We know we started at 4.12. Let's do the 0.5 drop real quick. 3.89. 3.89. That's not too shabby. That gives us a 0.23 at 0.5. That's not bad at all. That's not bad at all. All right, folks. So yeah, there it is. Voltage drop test on the Oros. The Oros V2. And that felt pretty good. That felt pretty good. At this point, you know what? I feel perfectly fine with backing out, talking on it, and vaping on it. All right, folks, so we are back. We're back. We just took an up close look at the Oros V2 and the Oros Stealth. Now the question is, Twisted, how do they vape? They vape great, man. They both vape great. I mean, the 18350 is limited to what it can do. But I got to say, the Oros V2 has been doing a fantastic job. I love the V1. The V2 is still nice. It's still pretty dope. Voltage drop test came back pretty good, I think. For a 0.09, had about a volt drop. I think that's good. We're going to do some more comparisons in the way of mechs. I know some people, we don't care about mechs. Just show us a new temperature control mod or blah, blah, blah. Regulated this, regulated that. Mechs still have a place, people. There's nothing whatsoever wrong with mechs, all right? I still defend them to this day. I like tubes. Damn it. I still use them every day. Different strokes for different folks, you know. That's what it comes down to. But anyway, let me have a toke. She is putting out. She's putting out. She seems to be doing a good job, especially with this build. Let's go over some pros and cons. First, the Oros Stealth. 18350 hybrid mech. It's really nothing to bitch about. It's a cool little, I was still sitting over there. It's a cool little mech, if nothing else. I'm not really big into 18350 mods, to be honest with you people. But for 60 bucks, it's not a bad one. It's tiny. The Addy goes off inside there. There's an insulator on the hybrid connector. Magnets in the switch. Overall, not bad for 60 bucks. That's my feelings on the Stealth. It's not really my thing. You know what I mean? But it's still not a bad product. Okay? All right. Now, the Oros V2. Now, top and bottom's 25 millimeter. Center's 22. But it tapers to 22. So it still looks good with most of your Addies that you put on there. That's not bad. Now, getting the button apart is easy. If you want to go in there and clean the contacts and everything. But putting it back together is a bitch. That's going to be a con on my part. I don't know. If you get a long flat head and you try to do it just right. I've done it. I've gotten it back in there before, but I just don't want to fuck with it. It's just too much trouble. It's too much trouble. It makes sense, though, that the button doesn't come off. Less threads equals less voltage drop. That was smart. That was smart. You can lock it, unlock it. I like that they recessed the switch from the V1. That's a nice little touch because it did jut out a good bit on the V1. Con, inside here, adjusting that large contact, getting your fingers up inside that cap. You might cut your fingers on those threads. You got to get some pliers out to do it. Didn't care for that. That's a con. But really, that's the biggest con. Everything else is pretty good about it, man. It's gonna get a patina. It's copper. That's how it works. I don't mind. I like a nice patina mod. It's a hard hitter. It does a good job at what it does. The Sub-Zero, the VCM, those are some of the top dogs when it comes to mechs, and probably the top 3 dogs that you'll see at, cloud comps. That they're good for they're good for that purpose. All right, you can still vape on it day to day, but like mods like this with super low voltage drop and everything, they're they're kind of meant for competing or whatever. I've judged so many cloud comps. I always end up being a judge. I don't want to be a judge. Sometimes I just want to spectate. You know what I mean? They always have me judge the cloud comps. What are you gonna do anyway? And if you seen one cloud comp, you see them all. Unless you got some dude who can do some fucking crazy clouds, it's all the same shit. But it's fun. It is fun. I will say that. It's a good time. All right, I'm not gonna judge. We have a cloud comp at my shop this Saturday, Palestine, Texas. Plug for Voltage Vapor Shop. I'll be there. BYOB, cloud comp, Palestine, Texas this weekend. If you want to come hang out, if you're in Texas, thought I'd throw that out there. Anyway, as far as this Mac, overall I think it's pretty nice. The price tag, $185. In this market, in this day and age, people will pay that for a regulated device, but not so much for a Mac anymore. So I don't know. It's up to you if you think it's worth it or not. I will say it's a nice, slender little mechanical mod that does a good job. So I don't know. It's pretty good. It might be cool. I don't know for sure. And it's not possible now that I think about it. I'd say if they had a hybrid cap for here, maybe a little bit less voltage drop, but you couldn't do a hybrid cap the way this is set up. So never mind. Disregard that. Puts out like a champ, man. Puts out like a champ. I like it. It's just got a couple little quirks, but overall, pretty nice little mechanical mod right here, folks. Pretty nice little. And I don't know what's the difference in Australian copper. Is it different? Do they got different copper down there? That's what this is. All the contacts and everything. And somebody from Australia, maybe you guys let me know about your copper. Is it different? I know there's some Australian brass too. What do you got going on with your metals down there, Australia? We'll talk about that later. Anyway, I'll put links in the description to Aria/Beyond Vape's website. If you want to go check out either one of these products, they're pretty cool. Really like this Mako War V2 as well. I love the V1. And really, that's what I got for you, folks. So with that being said, thank you for watching. I truly do appreciate it. Remember, it doesn't matter what the fuck you're vaping on, as long as you're not on the fucking stinkies, all right? And last but not least, you stay sexy, YouTube. Me and these Orosises are out.